Happy Saturday, everyone. I'm your host, Carla Salinas. As we prepare to celebrate Mother's Day, we're highlighting some places that would make a great gift. For example, flowers for mom. But this place is unlike any other flower shop, or perhaps a bracelet that represents the eternal love we have for our mothers and lasts forever. But first, how about a day spa?
The Phoenix Project in McAllen started with the goal to educate and implement lifestyle modifications that promote a long and healthy life and improve physical and mental health. The Phoenix Project isn't your typical day spa, and there's no place quite like this in the RGV.
The goal is to show people how to be well, how to be okay, how to be resilient, how to deal with the chronic stress that we deal with on a daily basis.
Every aspect of the Phoenix Project has a purpose, starting with yoga and breathwork classes.
Everything here deals with the mental aspect of improving your mental health, decreasing your stress levels and your burnout, but also changing your metabolism, changing your physiology so that you can actually become not only fragile, we want to become anti-fragile. And we want to become more resilient.
Dr. Taylor also created this place to serve as a sanctuary where people can come and relax, so he invited me inside to try some unique technology. What you're seeing here is essentially a compression garment for the legs. We've all been to the doctor's office to get our blood pressure checked on our arm. Well, this feels just like that, but on your legs. It was a strange sensation to feel my heartbeat on my legs, but Dr. Taylor assured me it has plenty of benefits, including increasing circulation, reviving muscles, and reducing swelling. And then it was time to try these unique acupressure bands paired with headphones. These work to balance and harmonize your body, leaving you with a clear head and even improve your sleep. Not to mention, it's incredibly relaxing. And speaking of clearing your head, there's no better way to do that than with a complete shock to your system with an ice bath. Now, this is no relaxing experience at all, but Dr. Taylor tells us this bath will have lasting benefits.
There's a theory called hormesis that basically says that if you expose yourself to uncomfortable situations, to small measured stressors, you actually become used to that. And things that are uncomfortable stop being uncomfortable, so that your comfort level can grow. Your body grows stronger by doing those things.
So it was time to be strong and commit to taking the plunge.
Here we go. 3, 2.
After facing my fears,
Why can't I feel my toes?
it was time to unwind and relax with a unique facial with Gabriella. Gabriella is the only holistic esthetician in the RGV, and this facial was unlike any other I've ever had. Overall, I had an amazing time at the Phoenix Project, and this is definitely a place I want to bring my family and friends to for a relaxing time that's also going to help us live a long and healthy life.
And a lot of times life is about being one day at a time, and we hope that this gives you that one day that people need.
From their little farm to your mama, this unique shop in Harlingen is blooming their own flowers, and our Trista Castillo tells us all about it.
Hey everyone, I am standing in one of Harlingen's most sustainable flower gardens. Welcome to Vaquita's Blooms. There's nothing better than being immersed in nature. From the bees that fertilize the plants to the little critters that take care of our ecosystem. If you take a trip just outside of Harlingen, you will find a small flower garden that was planted by an idea and has been growing for over 2 years. Meet Rebecca Rodriguez. Hello. She is the owner of Vaquita's Blooms and Botanicals, who tells us she was inspired by flower farms in the Northeast and wanted to bring it back to her home roots.
While I was up there was also a lot of flower farms. So I found myself spending a lot of time on the farms, getting locally grown flowers and designing with those flowers. I also missed my home, so this is my parents' property. I called my parents up and I said, I have this idea. I want to grow flowers. Can I use your property? They said, for sure. So I've moved back January 1st, 2021, and just hit the ground running.
Everything that is grown at Vaquita's Blooms is grown without pesticides or chemicals. It was Rebecca's mission to use sustainable, waste-free practices and focus on soil fertility to give back to the RGV in an eco-friendly way.
My flowers, so they're all seasonal. So what's cool is that whenever you buy flowers from me, every season's gonna be different. Right now I have zinnias, marigolds, sage, bachelor buttons, calendula, sunflowers.
Oh, pretty. Oh, this one's so pretty.
That's for you.
It goes with my outfit.
These are also edible.
Okay, let's see. Okay, that one has a flavor.
As you can see, there are chickens, livestock, and plants to look at. And also a farm shop filled with locally made jams, eggs straight from the coop, local goodies, and of course, flowers. Every bouquet or arrangement is locally grown here at the farm, and people in the valley have taken notice.
I mean, flowers make you happy, and I mean, especially locally grown flowers. My hours are Friday and Saturday. Friday 9 to 6, Saturday 10 to 4. I'm hoping to expand the hours soon.
For Take 5, I'm Trista Castillo.
Since this weekend is all about mamas, we have a unique jewelry shop joining us today. Janet Francisco from Eternal Bracelets Bar is here to tell us about this experience, and the best part, it's this week's Take 5 off. Thank you so much for being here, Janet.
Thank you for inviting me.
So you're actually giving our viewers $10 off for the entire week.
That's correct, yes. In
So-
honor of Mother's Day, yes.
Yes. So how can they get that $10 off?
So as long as they mention this ad, we should be good to go.
Perfect. Okay, so
Yes.
let's get into it, Janet. I see that you brought us some really cute bracelets. Now we
Yes.
have the silvers over here. Tell us a little bit about how this process works, because it's not just any sort of jewelry shop, is that right?
Correct. So as soon as you come into the shop, I have this display set up. You could go ahead and move them, try them on, ask me questions. You decide what style you like, and once you decide, I can go ahead and choose the length. You can choose the size that you want for the wrist. And once you do, we go ahead and weld it, no mess, no rust, and you're good to go.
Now, this is called Eternal Bracelets for a reason.
Yes.
Why is that?
Because they're welded onto the hand and you cannot take them off unless you obviously for any surgeries or any emergencies that you want to take it off, or you're getting married, you can with some pliers or some scissors.
Now, Janet, these are bracelets that are going to stay on. So we want to make sure that we're getting really great quality. Now, tell us about the quality of this jewelry.
Yes, so we have our sterling silver on this side, and we have our gold filled on this side, and they won't rust, they won't turn green.
Now, I've seen these all over social media, and I'm just so excited because summer's coming up, and I'm a beach girly. So, you know, you can put this actually as an anklet.
Yes, so we could do an anklet, and we can also do a necklace.
It's such a great idea. And they're just so beautiful too.
Yes.
I mean, look at these colorfuls. Janet, I have to ask you, what's your personal favorite?
My personal favorite, I am a shiny girl. I like the bling, so it would be this one and this one.
I love those two
Just go
so
and
much.
Dubai.
Now, I'm usually a silver girl, but I'm in my gold era, as some of our viewers know, and I think I would go for like this one with the hearts. It's so adorable. Now, look at your arm candy. This is what it would look like if you guys got multiple bracelets. How many do you have?
I have a total of 15.
So you can stack them. You can stack them, and they look
Yes.
so nice, so lovely. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Janet. Now, if our viewers at home do want to get this special offer of $10 off for the rest of the week, where can they find you?
So they can find us in TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and just go ahead and mention that you saw me in KRGV, and the $10 discount will apply.
Thank you so much for joining us, Janet.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys at Eternal Bracelet Bar, guys. Don't go anywhere. Our reporter Millicent Olivares joins us with this week's Pet of the Week.
Looking for a forever friend? Look no further. Our Millicent Olivares has this week's Pet of the Week. Millicent, who's this cutie you're holding today?
Carla, we have a cuteness overload here today with us, and that is because of this special guest right here. His name is Raj, and along with him we have another very special guest. We have Maribel, and she is from the Westlaco Animal Care Services. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for having us.
Tell us about this so adorable. I don't have the words for him.
This cutie here is Mr. Raj. Mr. Raj is an 8 months to a year old Labradoodle mix. Okay. He was an owner surrender from the city of Mercedes. Him and his mom have been with us for probably about 3 weeks now. They both have their vaccines, and he already has his appointment set up to get neutered as well. So whoever decides to adopt him either is going to get to take him to the appointment, or I'll be the one taking him so he can be, nice and ready for his forever home.
Perfect. Now, we did mention before that the Westco Animal Care Services do not have any adoption fees, but what kind of home is Raj looking for? Someone who needs to be active, I heard you say a little earlier.
Yes, so for Raj, we're looking for someone that's going to keep him active, even though, as a puppy, as you can see, he's very calm. He's not as active as your usual Labradoodle, but he does love to play. He loves to be out in the yard with us, or in our office running back and forth. So he does have a little bit of activeness. We are looking for someone that is active, goes to the parks, maybe hiking, trails, something to keep them, nice and healthy, nice and active.
Right, and you also, of course, do have some other animals available at the Westco Animal Care Services, and you're gonna have an event where our viewers can see some of these other animals as well, is that correct?
That is correct. On May 18th, we're gonna have an adoption event at the Eatery. Raj will be part of that event if he doesn't get adopted here soon. Him and Penny will be there. And then I have a couple of other dogs that are gonna go there and try to find their forever homes.
Now, along with all the animals, you guys do also provide other services, spay, neuter, and vaccinations. You're gonna have a clinic for that, right?
We are gonna have a clinic on May 20th at Moreno's Feed and Pet Store from 8 to 12, I believe, is when that event is gonna happen. So they're gonna have the rabies vaccine, and then we're also gonna do the DHPP vaccine there as well.
Perfect. So if anyone is interested in Raj, he is looking for his new forever home. He has been for the last 3 weeks, so he needs to get in somewhere soon. Where can our viewers find your information?
They can go to our Facebook or our Instagram. We're at Westlaco Animal Care Services. They can also give us a call at 956-968-3181. Ask for one of the officers. Ask for myself if they'd like to talk to me directly. And we would get them squared away with an appointment and, try to, either if Raj is not the one for them, I have plenty of more that, might be the one.
There you go. So that is our segment for today, Carla. For Take 5's Pet of the Week, I'm Millicent Olivares.
This dentist is providing the latest quality in dental care, but the best part about them, they have real hours for real people. We'll tell you all about it when Take 5 returns.
The following segment is sponsored by Express Dental.
Hey guys, we're here at Express Dental and I'm joined by Dr. Tan. Dr. Tan, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So Dr. Tan, before we get started, tell us a little bit about how you actually became a dentist.
Well, pretty much I was young. I was actually trying to look at different professions and I found that dentistry was a great fit. I find that the one-on-one interaction, pretty much being able to take care of my patients on a more personal level is what actually made me fall in love with the profession.
Oh, that's amazing. And Dr. Tan, today we're at Express Dental, and you guys are known for having really amazing hours for our community. Why was that so important to you?
Well, I grew up in a restaurant family, so I find that as dentists, we should be more customer service facing. So with that in mind, I found that we have to find times where people can come in. So it's always hard to come in from an 8 to 5 schedule because you got to take time off work, you have kids, school, family. And so I find that having kind of like almost like restaurant hours helps a lot of people.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about what sort of services our viewers at home can expect when they come and visit Express Dental.
Well, we do a lot of general dentistry primarily. One thing that we do is emergencies and families. Those are our main people that we see. And so emergencies, if you got a toothache, we can definitely try and accommodate you that same day when possible. And pretty much with families, especially if you got a large family, we got the facility to be able to see your entire family.
That's so cool, especially for when back to school rolls around. We can get the whole family in here all at once.
Definitely, time flies so fast. And
It
so
really does.
Next thing you know, we're going to be back to school again.
I agree. And Dr. Tan, what's your favorite part of seeing all of these customers here come in to Express Dental?
The most satisfying thing about dentistry is pretty much getting people out of pain. People love you afterwards. And so pretty much you can imagine how bad a toothache can be. And if you can get them out of pain that same day, it's usually the best feeling.
So doctor, you're even open on the weekends?
Yes, Saturday and Sunday. And so I know a lot of people work 6 days a week, so we do open Sundays. And that way, if you can't see the dentist on your regular work week, I can see you on Sunday.
All right, Dr. Tan, where can people find you?
We're located at 2200 Trenton Road, Suite 3A. It's in McAllen, so major cross streets are pretty much 23rd and Trenton. We're really close by. We got State Farm right next door, and we also got Taqueria right next door if you're hungry.
Thank you so much for joining us, Dr. Tan.
Thank you for having me.
We'll see you here at Express Dental.
Express Dental is providing the latest in quality dental care in McAllen, and they offer same-day root canal and crown procedures, and they're ready to serve you and your family with expert care. Again, you can request an appointment by visiting their website, expressdentalclinic.com, and if you require emergency dental care, call 844-478-5405.
Express Dental, real hours for real people.
Coming up, I create my own custom candle and introduce you to a place where you can too. Viva Candle Bar joins us in 2 minutes.
Hey guys, it's time to make some candles. Today I'm joined by the owner of the Viva Candle Bar in McAllen, Valerie Bramble. Valerie, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, well, I'm so excited. Let's get started on making a candle.
Yes. Okay, so first what you're gonna do is pick your scents.
Okay.
So I have a variety here if you want to smell them. Here is Zen Paradise.
Zen Paradise.
Yeah, it's a squeezy bottle so you can kind of...
Okay, this smells like very clean.
Cowboy is one of the all-time favorites right now.
Okay. And
Bow ties and bourbon. Mix that with cowboy, you get drunken cowboy.
Okay, this one smells very like masculine, I would say.
Yes.
Like very masculine.
Yeah.
I love them all. How am I supposed to pick? Can I only pick one?
No, you can do up to 3 scents per candle vessel. You can do 1 scent if you have like an all-time favorite and you just want it to smell like that, and 2 as well.
Okay.
But 3 is the max recommended so that you can get a nice flow of like a lot of different things.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do these 2, Zen Paradise, Lang Lang, and Vanilla.
Okay.
All right, so first step is you can use these 2 and kind of squeeze them like this by your nose.
Okay.
And I'll hold this one for you, and you let me know if you like that blend.
I love.
It's a good one, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So then you pick your vessel, which is the pink one. So this is called Mama Sota.
Mama Sota.
Yeah, each vessel has its own unique name that we come up with at the bar.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about your bar, because it's something that's very unique to the RGV, right?
Yeah, so it's a custom candle bar. You can bring your own beer or beverages, any type of snacks, food you like, and you're gonna walk in and there's over 100 different scents to smell. And you're gonna narrow it down to 3 max, which I know sounds overwhelming, but you can use me, a scentologist, as your guide, as well as a ton of pre-made candles that I have to kind of guide you and find the scent that is gonna be most fitting for you.
Love it. Okay, so I'm gonna pour a little bit of this one. Is that good?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Perfect. Okay, now this one.
Yep.
This is my vanilla one.
Love vanilla.
Right.
Such a classic.
Right? Okay.
It goes with everything.
This is our essential oil.
This is the Lang Lang, what's my favorite, absolute favorite essential oil.
I'm like, go in on it.
Yeah, go in as much as you'd like. So then with the stir that we have over here.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, so you're gonna stir it.
Okay.
And then you're just gonna wanna take a little sniff of it and see if you like the way it's blending so far.
Why is my first instinct to drink it?
Because it's literally like making a cocktail, except you're making a candle cocktail. We're gonna just, in one swift motion, pour that right into the vessel. So now I take it and I bring it to this pot of wax, which is soy wax.
Now this is already melted wax that we have here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and fill the vessel.
Perfect. So,
yes.
Okay, are we done with our candle?
Not yet. So
okay.
the next step is we're going to pick up that little stir.
Okay.
You can hold the wick to the side if you want. and you're gonna just stir it for a good solid minute. This is gonna ensure that the oils really fuse into the wax. There's no air bubbles, and it's gonna have a really good clean burn.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Yeah.
So Valerie, how many different scents do you guys have?
So right now I have over 100.
What?
Yeah, so I do that because it helps me find the best sellers, and then I just keep those and I just reorder those kind of in mass bulk orders. And then I just try to find new scents for each season that are gonna be fun and that are very different from like any other candles that you can buy at big box stores, you know?
So we're gonna go ahead and let this settle, but
Yes.
Valerie, where can people find you?
So I am at Lark Shopping Center in McAllen, and all of my social medias are at Viva Candle Bar. I have TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. You can find all of my information on any of those platforms for events, walk-ins, anything like that.
Thank you so much for joining us, Valerie.
you
I'm
so
so
much.
excited for my new custom candle.
Thank you so much for spending your Saturday morning with us. See you all tomorrow for our Mother's Day special. We have a surprise for all of the mamas. Until then, have a great rest of the day, everyone.